Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dippin. I'm here at Farm Plus, and today we're going to be talking about quality payments in June 2018. And this is specifically relating to your declaration in order to ensure that you get your payment. Now, the first thing you need is the link, and it's quite a complicated link. So, what we've done was I sent it to you in the email. But if you don't want to look at our text on the email, I've put it on this particular slide here for you, so you can just literally make sure you copy it word for word or letter by letter, so you can get onto that link and make sure you get paid for it. There are, however, a few things that you do need to understand about the third payment. In actual fact, we've called it Quality Payment 3. The first thing is that there's only going to be one review point this year, and that's going to be on the 29th of June 2018. However, you've got a period of about a month or so from the 11th of June to the 13th of July where you can actually make the payment. Now, the date of recording today is the 25th of June, so in other words, you can actually start claiming for it now, and we would suggest you start to think about doing that. A couple of other things you need to think about as well is that once something has been submitted, you can't alter it at all, so make sure you get it right the first time round. And finally, we would suggest also that you keep a screenshot or a printout of your declaration. This is to make sure that if there's any nasty things going on afterwards, if the claim is disputed, that you've got evidence that it has been submitted. So let's look into the declaration process now. First things first, when you click on that link, you'll be taken to a page similar to this. And here is basically the deadline, the declaration period. And at the bottom of the page, you've got to put in your ODS code just to sort of like make sure that it's the right pharmacy. Make sure you get that right, otherwise you'll get the wrong pharmacy altogether. Then what you'll need to do is you'll need to make sure that your code that you put in matches your own pharmacy name and address. Make sure that they're correct. And once you've checked that, you need to make sure you put the name of the person completing the declaration and also the role that they hold within the organization as well. And then what you do is you press the next button. Now once you've done that, you've got a few more bits of information to fill in. Okay, you've got your email address for confirmation. That's really important. Remember, that's your proof that you've declared it correctly. And that's the reason why you need to do it twice. Okay, so to make sure that you've got the right email address. And if you so want to, you can actually put in an additional one as well. So for example, if you want to send off that confirmation to one of your pharmacy managers or to the owner of the business, for example, you can do that as well. Then you press the next button again. There's one thing you do need to bear in mind, and I've highlighted it here. After submitting the declaration, a confirmation email detailing your declaration will be sent to the email addresses you have provided. A copy of this confirmation email should be retained for reference purposes. If you do not receive a confirmation email, it could be because you have not submitted the declaration. In such cases, the declaration is not complete and contractors will not be paid. Basically, what it's saying is that if you do not have the email to confirm, you're not going to get paid. So make sure you get an email at the end of the process. Okay, and by doing that, what you need to make sure is you press the submit button. We've had a couple of instances recently whereby contractors have not pressed that button and it's caused a few issues for them as well. So once you do that, again, you press the next button. So here are the gateway criteria. Advanced services and the electronic prescription service we would all expect you to be providing. The NHS mail must be a shared mail, NHS mail that is. We've done a previous video on this, so have a look on that if you're still stuck with that. As for NHS choices, what you need to do is you need to add in the bank holiday opening hours for 2018-19, and you also need to verify the following tabs: Overview, Department and Facilities, and Facilities. We'll go into that in a minute. So, just to make sure you understand, NHS choices, you need to add in the bank holidays. You need to check 3 tabs. All should have a date of verification between the 9th of April 2018 to the 29th of June 2018. If this is not done correctly, there will be no money for you. And also we would strongly suggest as you go along you take screenshots of your pages to make sure you've done this correctly. Now, in order to ensure that you've done everything correctly, I would suggest that you go onto your patient-facing part of your profile on NHS Choices, and what you do is you do the following. You look at the 3 tabs. There you go, there's 3 tabs at the top there. And what you also do is you check the last verified date on each and every one. You need to do that for each of the 3 tabs separately. So this one shows that the overview is correct. This one shows that the department and services is correct. And this one shows that the facilities is within date as well. You need to do that for all 3 of them. Make sure you do it for all 3 and not just for one. Once you've verified that, you can then start the declaration process. First things first, for advanced services, please note if you are declaring that you are offering MURs and NMSs, then what you need to also do is make sure that it's listed on the pharmacy's NHS Choices profile to meet the gateway criterion. Alright, that's the first one. This is the second one for NHS Choices. Please note, for all pharmacies other than distance selling pharmacies, you must have logged into NHS Choices and edited or validated each of the 3 elements. Remember we spoke about this a bit earlier. Pharmacy opening hours, facilities and departments, and services. In order to meet the gateway criteria, this must have been done by using the contractor's update facility on NHS Choices website between, and you've got the 2 dates there as well. Now, most of the rest of this is simply just answering questions on an online form. Here we're talking about NHS Mail. Then it goes into electronic prescription service. Then you've got the quality criteria. Remember, you need to press next for each one. This is an interesting one, patient safety and written safety report. Bear in mind, it must be a new report. It cannot be the same one as you did last time. There you go, that's another one for safeguarding. And here's one for the community pharmacy patient questionnaire. Again, this one needs to be a new CPPQ questionnaire, not the old one that you've done. And there you go, you continue. This one's public health for healthy living pharmacies, summary care records. And here's another one, the directory of services. Now, a new directory of service checker is available. It's not the same one as last year. We've done a previous video of this one, so make sure you go back on our video series and have a look at that. Here's the next one, asthma review. Again, this needs to be a new review since the 24th of November 2017. Then you've got your dementia friends as well. Once you've pressed next on each and every one of these, you'll be taken to a summary report. We would strongly suggest that what you do at this stage is you check to make sure that you've answered each and every criteria correctly. Press the next button, press the next button, and then you'll be taken to a declaration page. And this is the all-important thing. You need to click that little circle there to say that you've declared it, and then you press the submit button. Now, once you've done that, what will then happen is that it will take you to a page that will basically say to you that you've submitted. And what you then need to do is you need to check your emails to make sure that you got that confirmation. Keep all the screenshots, emails, and any evidence for this because they may come in handy later on. That's it for me today. Bit of a lengthy video, so thank you for your time in watching this. Good luck with your declaration. If you need us, you know where you can get us. Our telephone number is 0208 863 3335. And my name is Dipan. You can speak to any one of us, Kashmir or Sanjay, and we'll certainly help you with any part of this process. Good luck and see you next time round. All the best.